Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So today I have a bit of a different video for you. It is a thrift store haul from a store called Value Village. I met up with a viewer who found me the letter M's from Dollar Tree, which you know I had been searching for. If you follow my Dollar Tree hauls and searches and shop with me, my store had been completely cleared out of the letters in the letter M and a few other ones, and they're not restocking them. And as soon as she found them, she emailed me and said, hey, I found you the letter M's in a neighboring city, and would you like to come and get them from me? And then it just wasn't working out with my work schedule, so she actually came to me, which honestly is so awesome. And then when we were meeting up at a local Dollar Tree, and we were gonna go shopping, of course, and then there was a Value Village in the same plaza. So she and I said, let's go to Value Village. And I am so glad, Juliette, that you decided to go to Value Village with me, because I'm one of those that like walk into Value Village, walk the perimeter and walk out. I get quite overwhelmed. So your experience showing me how to go through all the little bags on the side, that's something I never looked at, honestly was such a blast. So she also gifted me, I just want to share with you, the little truck box. And if you haven't seen these from the Dollar Tree, they are so stinking cute. They have the little peppermint kind of like candy cane look and the little trees all along the side there. The front is this little truck, no snowman, even though I know there's the snowman lovers out there. I think I realized I really like vintage snowman. Inside is absolutely gorgeous, and I discovered this when I had bought the bigger box. I should have brought mine down because it's quite larger and a lot deeper. So if you're out there looking, these are so cute for different gifts. And then she bought me this, and I absolutely love it. I hadn't seen it, but to be honest with you, this one's from Dollarama, and I hadn't been into Dollarama enough to kind of keep up with all the little things. And the couple times I did pop in was with my daughter, and you know how it is with kids, you can't really take your actual time you know, going through everything, and they're asking you questions, so you get a little bit distracted. But have yourself one of my favorite sayings, a merry little Christmas, just the little red truck. And this one was what, $1, she said, from Dollarama, and it has the little twine tag, so you can hang it in the tree. And I think it would match this one because I have like little red berries in there. Do you see my little tree? That's from Dollar Tree as well. And I showed how to flock it, DIY flock. I had to match this one here on the channel as well. If you want to take a look, I will put that in the description down below. But again, thank you so much to Juliette, but without her help, this haul would have never happened. So I do have to give her credit, because she really helped me. As soon as I kind of mentioned something in the store, she would just take off with it and find me all sorts of goodies. So I had a ton of fun. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of laughing, and I cannot wait to go shopping with you again. So to get right into the Value Village haul here, I did get some material. I want to show some of the really cute things she spotted, and then I immediately was like, I have to have that for my craft room. Look at this. Even if I put it out here for Christmas, oh my gosh, it's got so many details. I know that you can't really, you know, thrift store hauls, I never really think to share them with you when I have gone to Value Village and picked up an item or two, just because I always feel bad that it's not something you can find. Whereas with a Dollar Tree item, there's the opportunity for you to find it. With thrift hauls, I think it's just kind of like, here's what I found, but maybe you can find it, maybe you can't. But at least it's something that gives you an idea on what to search for when you go in. It might not be identical, but you might be able to find stuff, right? But look at this. It has this very antiqued, the antique style bike, but you can like spruce this. I'm going to make this for Christmas. I'm gonna put a little bit of faux greenery to match my tree here, maybe a little bit of glam, because my tree does have like the little glass beads and stuff in it. It's got like the old styled seating. This thing is like perfection. I absolutely love it. Look at this. It has the actual little gear, I forget what those are called. The gear chain is right on there. The wheels actually turn. It has a kickstand. The little pedals spin. Isn't this so beautiful? So beautiful. I don't know if it was handcrafted. However, I just couldn't pass up this for $5. So I am going to put it behind me, because I think I'm going to spruce that up, and it's going to be next to Santa. And I'll turn it into a little bit more of a Christmas decor piece. Then I was looking for, I don't know if you saw, oh, I forgot the other one. Or did it fall? It must have fallen at the store. There were 2 pieces in this little bundle. Actually, there were supposed to be 3 pieces and I didn't pay attention, so that's my fault. However, let's talk a little bit about this. If you walked through with me in the Canadian Tire shop with me, you would have noticed that there were some ornaments I was saying and some Christmas trees, like foam kind of coned trees, that I was saying I really wanted to DIY with Dollar Tree items. So I saw this most beautiful ornament and it had lace, and from afar you couldn't really tell like how gorgeous it was until you got close to it. But this here was $4.99. It's one giant, I guess you would call it, yes, it's a curtain, because you can see that it originally had, like, it has this here. So it was in the curtain aisle, and it has the lace. I'm not sure if you can see here, if it's picking up, but it's the fuzzy material on the top, and then, you know, the lower lacing. I'm not sure how to describe this. It is not not the standard crochet lace, or it kind of resembles the placemats that you can find at Dollar Tree, but not 100% like that because it has this raising. I wanted to make some really lovely ornaments for Christmas, but I'm starting to realize it's November, what, 19th today? 20th? I can't even keep track. Shoot, what day is it today? Anyways, today's Wednesday, and I think it's the 19th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, I'm realizing Christmas is right around the corner. I haven't even finished my Christmas shopping, which by this time I'm usually almost done. I haven't checked off everyone off my list. I'm starting to realize I'm gonna run out of time and not be able to do all the DIYs I had in mind. So I'm going to hold this fabric and I'm going to use it for a Valentine's Day project. I have an idea in mind already. So I'm going to, yeah, and plus it has the hearts. I don't know if you can see that. It has like heart shapes there. So I'm going to hang on to this for Valentine's, and of course I'm going to leave some fabric, and then maybe next year I'll do the ornaments, but I'm just realizing I'm not going to have enough time to do those. I still have some other DIYs I plan to do, and especially the one that included these ends. So I really want to get that done. Now I'll continue on with some of the other finds. There were only 2 when I purchased them, but I think I dropped them at the store. These also would be beautiful for doing some Mod Podging onto little foam balls as well. So that's another little tip there, and those were $1.99. So my curtain was, did I say it? It was $4.99? Yeah, $4.99, which is fantastic for the fabric. There's so much here for me to play with. I also went down with her to the textile kind of like sewing and knitting stuff. So I purchased the Create the Perfect Fit. It is not for me to make the dress, although the dress is quite cute. So there's I guess the pattern and the measuring and the sizes and stuff. I actually wanted this pattern here. So this tissue paper, kind of with all the stitching and designs, and it has the blue. I really like this stuff for paper crafting. I don't know why, but it just kind of gives it, if you're doing like the numbers and the vintage, and you want to do a sew theme with like little scissors and little what are they called? You know, the little sewing, oh my gosh, I can't think of it. The little sewing where the thread is all wound up on. Oh goodness. And if you have those types of little trinkets and buttons and stuff, and you're doing a pocket letter that's sewing themed, I think that would be really pretty on it. I also found, and that was 99 cents. So you can find a variation of them, and then you can just rip these into shreds and do whatever you want. But for 99 cents, it's a great little piece of paper crafting. I also found this, which is fabric, but I love that it's like got the blue and the white. So I'm gonna open it for you. This was $2.99. And then I promise I have some really fun things. These are more of like the boring textile stuff, and then I get into some beautiful items that I cannot wait to share with you. So this here would be lovely. as well for like cutting up and Mod Podging onto something, or using in paper crafts. But you can see like the floral, and this is kind of like a linen type of kind of like a burlap almost. Very, very tight burlap feel to it almost. Okay, so some fun things. I saw this here, and as soon as I saw it, I said to Juliette, I envisioned, this was $7.99. You can tell it's like super, like, you know, handmade piece here. It's missing the glass. I don't need the glass. It's kind of got all these, you know, paint chips off of, which you can sand off and repaint if you want. I love it. I love the way it looks. Repainted because it used to be brown. Who knows? Whatever the reason, I fell in love with it. In like this vertical form rather than the horizontal. And the shelving unit, actually, Juliette opened it up, and she says, it comes out and you can make the shelving the way you want. So if you take some wood and Jenga pieces from Dollar Tree, you can then redo this piece here. So again, like this all comes out if I wanted it to. I'm quite content with it the way it is. But when I saw it, I immediately said to her, I can envision like putting this in my craft room and putting really tiny little teapot and a tiny little tea cup and all these tiny little things. And she like, her brain must have like lit up, and she's like, I know exactly where to find those things. And she like took me to all these little bags. So I think I bought, if I'm not mistaken, probably 8 bags. And we look like crazy people at Value Village after. I'll tell you the rest of the story. So I bought like bags like this that were they ranged from $1.99 to $3.99 depending on how much stuff was in it. So as you can see, it comes tagged just like this. This one I never opened because I thought I would use all the pieces and I was a big hog. So $2.99, all of these pieces in here, and then I will open and share with you exactly what's in here. I said, I'm not going to use all of the stuff. Let's kind of, as soon as I paid for them, let's stand over at a counter, open them up. You take what you want. I'll take the little pieces that I can envision going into this kind of display case, and then we'll just redonate everything that we don't need back into the bin. And that's exactly how it worked out. So both of us kind of like off we went with a bag filled with goodies. So I'm gonna probably turn the camera down to share with you all the little trinkets and stuff. Before I share with you all the little trinkets, let me show you some of the bigger finds, and then I'll go back to the small things. So when we were shopping, and don't ask me what came across, I must have been feeling Christmassy and in like this spirit of, you know what, I'm not even sure what made me like go crazy with gingerbread man thoughts, but it must have been my latest Dollar Tree shop with me. They had the cutest, I'm gonna blame actually the wrapping paper first. Sorry, I'm over here fiddling with stuff. Let me figure this out and then I'll talk again. So let me explain. So the last a few weeks ago, I went through Dollar Tree and they had the cutest wrapping paper that was a little gingerbread man. And I said, I don't need wrapping paper. I'm not buying wrapping paper. That's it. And I had a little tantrum with myself. And I even talked about it, I think, in the video. And somebody sensed it and said to me, I think it was Stacy, Stacy's Craft Corners. I think that's your channel name. If not, I apologize, but I'll link her down below. And she says, Vanessa, life is too short. Buy the wrapping paper and move on with your life. And I was like, you know what? She's right. So off I went to a Dollar Tree again when I'm doing my regular rounds, and I didn't find it. And I was like, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. But then I saw it again. So that was in my head, was, you know, craving gingerbread things. But then I went to another Dollar Tree and they had the cutest gingerbread houses. Really cute little cardboard gingerbread house that you can stuff with little toys and a little gift or a little outfit for a baby, and then gift it, whatever you want to do with this box. And I almost bought it, but the gingerbread men were not my style. They just didn't speak to me. They weren't like, oh, I'm so cute, I want to sit out on display in your house. The little gingerbread men that were designed on this box. So I left it behind, but then it stuck with me. So I'm walking through with her through Value Village, and I'm like, I want to make like a whimsical doll, gingerbread house theme at my coffee bar. And she's like, okay. So off she goes. Like, she's like searching all the things. She immediately finds me this. I And I'm like, I'm taking it. That's $1.99 for this piece here. It is just a little, you can make a little loaf in it, right? But look at the little gingerbread. So we thought we'll put some like candy canes, or we can put some little wrapped homemade gingerbread men in here, and this goes at my coffee bar. Or I can put sugar packets in here, or I can put the Tassimo discs that I have, or my Keurig cups, or whatever it is to make hot chocolate, or even hot chocolate packets, which I just learned that there is hot chocolate in the flavor of roller and Snickers, I think Juliette was telling me, and I'm like, oh my God, how do I not know about this? I always make like homemade powdered hot chocolate. So now I'm going to be looking for those packets, and I think they would actually fit really nicely in here. So that starts. Carry on. What do I find? Oh, I think she finds this here. She finds this, but I leave it behind because at this point, this was, I think, the first item she found, and I didn't even like connect the dots until after we started seeing all these little gingerbreads, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm doing this gingerbread house theme. For $1.99, this used to be $2.99, but they scratched the price off the back. $1.99, and I can fix this up and straighten it out. I think it's just a little bit out of sorts here. Has the cutest gingerbread man. It's a little, or this can even hold all the little packets. But you can hang this, or I can just lean it up somewhere, or I can even put a little stand. I can mimic something, you know, Dollar Tree, I can DIY something. And that will then go in the little corner with my coffee machine. Or you can put cute candy canes, she was saying, and just decorate it in different ways. So I got to give this a good wash because it's a little bit dusty to my liking. I always wash everything anyways in a nice, you know, a little bit of Dawn soap and get everything nice and clean. And it has the cutest little gingerbread man, and it looks like it was handmade almost. So then we walked away from the Christmas stuff. My head started going elsewhere. I'm gonna come back to something else that's super cute that I found. And the girls, like things were kind of bare at that point in the Christmas seasonal area, and we go walking, and don't we start, I think I bought like all these brooches. I have never worn a brooch in my life. This girl, she was such an enabler, but she gave me such a wonderful idea that I couldn't pass it up, right? So Juliette is finding all the cute things on the display, and I immediately was like, yes, I'm in love. Just you know, pile them up over here, and I'm gonna pick. So she gave me the cutest idea that I think would be something I could pass down in my family. I mean, these are not sentimental to me in any way, but they are gorgeous. So I'm not even sure how I'm gonna showcase these. We were thinking, she'd suggested that I glue all of these, or fix them somehow, all the brooches in the shape of a tree, right, on a display, so like a piece of wood or something, or like a good nice solid wood canvas type of board, and make it into a piece of art. And I immediately fell in love with the idea. So I was like, that's it, hook me up with all the vintage brooches. So here are some of the most beautiful brooches, and to top it off, she gave me a 20% off coupon. So if you donate to Value Village, they give you a coupon in return for donating. So she had a coupon and she gave it to me. So I saved 20% on all my purchases, which was so thoughtful, and I thank you very much. So this one here was $3.99 for this gorgeous Santa sleigh. And so it has all these little gems and the little gems on the tree as well. And then I got a little stocking. Isn't that stunning? Look at these. And that was as well $3.99. And then the little reindeer. Look at these gorgeous brooches. This is actually, yeah, a brooch pin too. Look at this. It's got all the little diamonds and that. That one was $2.99. And this stocking, so beautiful. So if you ever take a look, they have like a whole stand, like kind of jewelry and brooch stuff. That's where you'll find these ones. So there was this gorgeous, like this almost a pewter type finish of silver here with the green tree. And then I also love this tree that I had to have both of them, and I have glass here and I don't want to break stuff. Look how gorgeous this is. I'm thinking I have to even sport one of these before they get fixed onto a board. Like, they're so beautiful. How can you not want to wear them, right? And then she spotted this most gorgeous ornament, and it even dangles. That was $3.99. Look at that. Look at the detailing on here. Like it's so intricate. It's gorgeous. And then this little guy. I just had to have him because I realize I'm not a big fan of the new snowman look. I like the vintage snowman. So Dollar Tree has a lot of the new snowman stuff, and I think that's why I don't gravitate towards it. But look at this darling little man. Isn't he the cutest little snowman? He's $3.99. He's a brooch, but guess what I'm gonna be doing with him? He's not going anywhere. He's gonna be on display. I'm gonna put him on display, I think, in an ornament, and I'm gonna share with you how. And I'm gonna use the Dollar Tree ornaments for him. He's got the cutest arms, the cutest mitts. He's got glitter right there, glitter right here. Oh, I love him. I love him. So he's going on display, and I think I'm gonna display him somewhere here. Maybe like there, but I'm gonna share with you guys how I'm gonna transform him into a little Dollar Tree DIY. Now, going back to my gingerbread house. So, okay, Bear, what is it? All done. Okay, my little guy was not happy, but going back to the gingerbread setup, staging of my little coffee area, the ladies or the people that are working at Value Village were restocking all the shelves. So when we kind of did our loop, I think we had missed, things were kind of cleared and they were just starting to put new things out. So when we came back, a ton of new things were out, but look at this. This snowman is all glittery. I don't know if you can even see that. He's covered in glitter. He is just so beautiful. And then there's the little candy jubey things. And check this out. As soon as she pressed this and turned it on, I was like, sold. Isn't he so cute? And he's got all the little lights in his little scarf, and he's holding the little gingerbread man, and he's got a candy cane. He goes with the whole, and the little candy cane thing. So he goes with the whole theme of what I would like to do. And then there was a ton more goodies. So I'm gonna share with you all of them. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this year we're gonna host the neighborhood kids in the community and do, like, my husband's gonna dress up as the Grinch. And then I'm gonna decorate some of the house, like, to go into the basement or like the Grinch's lair with a Grinch theme. So I'm gonna be buying a few things. I'm gonna be hunting for them at Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna be transforming them into decor at home. If you guys are interested in that, let me know, because then I'll put some like how-tos on the channel, because they're gonna be like fun and vibrant. They're not like my simple, you know, normal, like boring DIY. So that might be interesting for some of you guys to see how I do that. If you are interested, let me know. Continuing on with the little gingerbread theme, then this was in one of the little bags. So it's kind of like a very beautiful, teeny tiny little cake stand. And it's white, and so then I'm gonna put it out, and then I'm probably just gonna use it maybe like as a little spoon holder or something like that, but it has to go in the little coffee bar area as well. There were some cookie cutters. So there's a snowflake, a gingerbread man, a Christmas tree, little candy cane, and some stars. So those all came in a baggie that I took out. I also took out this little picture frame, and I just love it. It's like very rustic looking here, but simple and white, and it actually is made by Juliette Incorporated, and it's nice and sturdy. It's a really nice frame, and I'm going to be using it and transforming it into something that's part of the gingerbread house theme, and I'll share with you as well. That will be kind of like a little Dollar Tree transformation as well. Let me move my giant snowman out of the way, because now I'm going to get into some of the cute little miniatures that we found. So in the baggie there was a little gold snowflake as well. This still has the tag from 10,000 Villages, which is like a store that's local. It's it's a fair trade store, and I really actually love what they stand behind, so it was nice to see something like that in a little baggie. And that I can use in my little display case. So if you like miniatures and the idea of how I'm going to do this little display case, let me know, because then I can do that as like a little staging thing as well on how I do it on the channel, because I think that would be fun to change up for the season. So with the Christmas theme, inside some of those bags were a lot of these tiny little miniatures, and what I might actually do is I'm gonna turn the camera down, and I'm gonna film all of these little tiny pieces face down, because I think you'll get a little bit a better quality view than me holding up little items, because they're so tiny. Like this was exactly what I was hoping to find, except in the blue and the white print. But you know what? I can always even maybe acetone this off and find some, like Juliette was suggesting some blue and white nail polish, not nail polish, but little, you know, the little nail art pieces that sometimes the Dollar Tree has, and then just repurposing and putting it there, so then I can have the blue and white effect if I wanted. But this little, these are the exact things that I was thinking of putting inside of this. Does anyone have something like this? Or am I just like, I don't know. So putting this in my craft room, and then little, you know, I'm gonna have to probably change the little staging, but see, like here's a little teeny little, see if I don't drop these because I'd be really sad. There's like the tiny little T, and then I can just put that like up, and then again I can acetone thinking of you so that it doesn't, you know, doesn't say that, oh, I don't want to break these, because if they go falling, they're going to crash on my marble floor and then smash into pieces. So there's these tiny little tiny little teacup. It is so mini, and it's got like little gold trim. I don't know if you can see it. So again, I'm going to turn the camera down so that you guys can get a better view. Like this one says grandmother, but I'm going to erase that as well with acetone. And that's the little lid. There's tons of little things. Like I got this tiny little nutcracker, again, if I do the Christmas theme, and then there are little Christmas items here, tons of little Christmas items. Like this little bird cage is so cute. It's got a little tin roof or metal roof, and everything else is made of wood, and it's a little birdhouse, and it's so cute. And this is such a cute little ornament as well. If I wanted to put it in my tree, it would work just as fine. Oh, in another little bag they had these tiny little shovel and little rake. So in the spring I can do like a little theme that's more oriented, like with these goodies that are fairy gardens. And you know where to find lots of fairy garden things is at Dollar Tree. I didn't even open this baggie because I was like, I'm keeping them all. Those are, I'm gonna take them all, even though I really didn't need all of them. But here, like I'll show an example. Oh, that's cute for Christmas too. So, you know, you always find little treasures in these bags. That's super cute too, but that one fit into the little, but these little guys here, like this would be a cute little spring themed, you know, little display and stuff inside my little, oh, I should have given her this one for her little cat lady friend. I'll put it to the side if it doesn't fit in my display for you. But yeah, there's like all these little pieces. Ah, there's some some fairy garden things. And Dollar Tree carries fairy garden things. Oh, there's another cat with a little ball of yarn. I'm gonna keep that aside for you. These I'm not sure I really, oh, and another cat. Lots of cats in here. I should have opened this with you because she was interested in little cats. But see, like there's like a little flower thingy and a little kettle or teapot that's made with flowers. So I would then set those all up and transform them into a little garden themed staging. Then there were, for Christmas, there's like the little mice with the wreath. This is beautiful. It's a little mini, like a little baby cradle. But then there were these that were magnets, and I immediately, when I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, mini village. So I would then transform these. They are magnets. You can put them on the fridge, but there's the little church steeple. There's the little police station. They had this cute little, it looks like it's supposed to open. Ah, it's Santa! Ah, I love it! I didn't realize how freaking cute that is. So it's the little tree trunk, and it has snow on the top and a little chimney, and Santa's inside reading his books. Oh, so cute. So there's that. And then there's like the little Christmas tree that I can stage out, and then the little nutcracker, and there's the London station. So these are all just so beautiful, and I think I'm gonna have a blast doing that. But yeah, that's, wow, I feel like I had more, but I guess because we spent a bit of time going through, and then again we sorted a ton of stuff and I just redonated it. Like this Christmas tree is gorgeous. Oh, I do have more things here. I'll just show them with you. So this little tree with the presents, and then I had the little Eiffel Tower, which I think I'm gonna just remove that piece from the base, or I can always repaint that. But I think the Eiffel Tower, because then I can do like an international theme, like countries as well if I wanted to. There's like the little Paris Eiffel Tower. There's a little teacup that says Canada. I think I had something else that was fun. Oh, this is cute for Christmas as well. It's a little, you know, it's supposed to be the little bell tingling, but it's just like a little crystal glass piece. And then for Christmas they still had the little treasure chest with the dolly, and then all the little, you know, little presents inside. There's a little drummer boy's drum right there. Anyway, super cute. There was that, and then with the little Christmas theme still, there's like a little Christmas tree, and that's Santa's toy sack, if you can see that, with the little drummer boy's drum and the little tiny tree. And then, and some of these pieces are imported Montreal, so they're Montreal, Quebec. And some of these pieces I saw little tags that said like $11.99, $5.99. It was crazy. I was like, wow, that's pretty expensive. Oh, here, like this little piece here is a little cat. Has a price tag of $11.99 originally. I'm gonna hold that for you, Juliette, so next time you see your friend, you can give them to her. I'm gonna go through this stuff here. And then there's a little teddy bear pulling his sled with little presents. And there's glitter, and he has a little Santa hat. Isn't he the doll? Like, just darling. So there's that, and then there's the little stocking, or a little boot, I should say, with the teddy bear and little gifts. There's lots of little presents and ornaments. There's ornaments and stars, just all very delicate miniature things that go exactly with the theme. And then there's Santa's, oh, did I show you this one, Santa's sleigh? I think I did, right? With the little tree, or was it something else that was, no, that was Santa's toy sack, and this is Santa's sleigh with a little teddy and little tree. Just so perfect. And I couldn't even touch them and change them. Like, they have little points, the little, what are these called? Not poinsettias. I forget now. Holly. So they're just so beautifully and intricate in the detail and the paintings that I don't even think I could go over and paint them again. Like, if I wanted to whitewash this, like just paint it white, I would just, I think, destroy the look of them, because the glitter and the detailing on the teddy, I'm not sure if you can see, but they put little specks of brown and little brown pieces here just to make everything really detailed and stand out, and you're able to identify. There's like a little, you know, a little bow on the present, and there's the little hollies all around, and another little bow, and the little cup, another little teacup here is gold. They're just gorgeous in person. I can't describe to you that. I wouldn't want to ruin them by, you know, painting them white. Whereas the Dollar Tree stuff, I'm happy to paint it white, but these are just so beautiful. So that's like that's the majority. See, these guys here, I think they cave in, like they go in like this. They're a little like that one here, and I think there might be something else that sits in this one here, because these are like little tree, looks like the bottom of a little tree trunk or something, but I'm not sure. There must be pieces that go in or are missing or something, but I could always, like, you know, somehow oh, here, see, like they do, they go together. This one here goes with that one. Oh, that's quite pretty. It's so like old school vintage. There's little pearls and stuff, and you just keep finding, oh, and there's like, that's like Rose's ring from Titanic, the blue heart. So beautiful. And this is so old school. I can't believe, like, you know, somebody's old little things that they collected now have become my treasures in a way, and not for very much money at all. Like, you just go in there and, you know, you kind of find a couple bags for $1.99, and you pick and choose, and if you don't want the rest of the stuff, you can just kind of donate it back, and they'll just repackage it as well, or you can give it to a friend, whatever works for you. But yeah, well, if you're looking forward for see how I do the little gingerbread theme setup in my coffee bar, let me know down in the comments below, because then I'd be happy to kind of film how it turned out. I do, again, plan on using some things from the Dollar Tree to put it together, so I look forward to sharing that with you guys if you're interested. But until next time, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this very random find of Value Village items, and I look forward to using some of them in some DIYs. Until next time, everyone, happy shopping. Bye for now.